There's a war going on, the books can't escape from the team. Call the morning steam. Call the morning steam. It's time to break one for cover. That's gonna cover. That's gonna cash. Then we make the 100-yard dash to the window. I don't know what you thought. It's Ramon Scott running so hot. Sports make money and we make money with sports money every single day. NFL, NHL, NCAA. Stay away from the juice, we might play a parlay. It's the morning steam. What? Ramon Scott. Sports money. What? Wake your ass up and let's get to the money. Get to the money. You know how we do it.
All right, we made it. Thank you, everyone, for your concern. And here we are. Thank you. Appreciate the shout outs and everything in the chat. I'm ready to go here with our show for Monday, August 25th, and we're ready for Major League Baseball today. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate all the kind comments in the chat as we get ready to go here on our show for Monday. We got Major League Baseball here to discuss, as well as a couple games in the WNBA. Guess it won't be a short show, or it will be a short show today. I'm just getting in, man, just getting settled here. So let's get right to the action here and say hello to everybody in the chat. Welcome to the morning steam here for Monday. And I will skip the recap a little bit here and just get ready to go with the show. Today, maybe we can take a look at some of the action here, but I just got to get situated here today. All right. Really appreciate it. There we go. Say hello to everybody in the chat. Here we go. Jimbo's here today. Bobby Mack is ready to go. I'm not ready to go, but you guys are. Really appreciate that. Twisted as well. Public Enemy. Punch Line is here. We've got some soccer action today. It's Monday night, so we got our fixtures here for today, including that EPL game and others here. 2 games in Serie A. We got some La Liga here as well. Really appreciate it. See how much I missed here with the comments. All right. There's Twisted with it. Let's see who else here. An hour. It's not like it's a time change or anything yet, right? So, all right. Skipping through the comments. We'll get started here. But I'm glad you guys were able to get some comments together in the chat. All right. Elliot Jameson, nice to see you. Good to have you back here for football season. Big week of college football ahead. We're ready to go. This is the week. And really appreciate the comments here. Maybe we can go a little bit on the recap, I guess. Thank you, Robert. Appreciate it. I just missed the time call today for some reason. Not sure. I'm trying to figure out why. All right, here we go. Maybe we'll talk about a little bit about the game so I can get my bearings together here a little bit. On a little bit of recap from yesterday. We did have some winners here on the show yesterday. We had Pittsburgh on the run line there yesterday over Colorado. Also had a premium pick winner on the under in that game. And we had Tampa Bay as a premium pick winner as well there with Pepio yesterday over St. Louis in that win. I got my notes here. Everything's ready to go except me. Cardinals over the Rays. Caminero had the grand slam there in that one. We had Baltimore here on the show yesterday as well. Gunnar Henderson with that home run for the O's. We had the over as a win club winner there yesterday. Kansas City and Detroit. Pasquantino with the 2-run shot there as well. We had Milwaukee yesterday. They did make that pitching change and then eventually settled on Chad Patrick to get the start there yesterday. Hope it worked out for you guys. Did have the winner there on the cover of the spread show, but with that pitching change, not too sure. Minnesota and White Sox, we had the winner on the show yesterday morning with that one. With the White Sox. Here, how about that? How about that one with the White Sox? Colin Montgomery, 2-run home run there as the White Sox got the win. We had a win club winner with Texas yesterday over Cleveland. Tellez, a 2-run home run in that one. We had the Angels on the run line yesterday with Hendricks. We took the Angels there in that one. They were able to get it done with the win there over the Cubs. What was that one? 4-3. Oh, they won on the run line. That's what it was. Cubs won it 4-3. We had the Angels on the run line. We also had Cincinnati yesterday. The Reds with the winner. Spence Steer, 3-run home run in that one. Atlanta and Seattle game to go over there. And late night, I think the Yankees won by the time I got done watching that one, 7-2. There yesterday. WNBA, we had the winner on the show yesterday, Washington Mystics, get that cover. And also a winner on the WNBA show, Golden State and Dallas game to go over there in that one. Let's get rolling with the show, shall we? No previews, no commercials, no shows. Here we go. I've got all the graphics listed. It's not like we're not ready there. I was ready to go with the show. It's just that I wasn't ready to go with the show. Got the Red Sox here first up, taking on the O's today. Now this one did have a late pitching announcement, so didn't quite have the line up for this one with Richard Fitz going up here against Sugano. Fitz is a favorite here on the road at $1.20 or so. The total 9.5 under 20. Let's take a look at that one. There we go. All right, for the Red Sox here and good old Dick Fitz. Got to get everything in place here now. All right, here we go. All right, I think they've actually, see, this is doing now where I'm a little behind. Okay, so Bernardino gets the start here for the Red Sox here in this one now. I'll get that change going here. Get rid of the game notes from yesterday. For Sugano here, he's 10-5 with a 3.97 ERA, 1.27 WHIP, 276 batting average against. For Bernardino here, his second start. He's an opener here in this one. Let me go ahead and correct the graphic. Bernardino, one start, 49 appearances, of course, 2.93 ERA, 1.19 WHIP, 196 batting average against, but just serving here as an opener here in this one today. And for the Sox here, they come in having lost 4 of their last 5 games to Baltimore, but Baltimore's dropped 6 of their last 9 at home. Baltimore also just 2-4 in their last 6 at home against the Red Sox. Baltimore's gone over in 6 of their last 8 games overall coming into this one. Boston's gone over in 13 of their last 18 games coming in. See what you guys have in the chat. As Boston on the road taking on Baltimore today. Comments coming in from the chat. We get ready to roll here. And we've got, appreciate it here. There's Swerve in the chat. All right. Robert gets us started. He's got the Orioles here in this one. Twisted's got some plays here today. And Twisted here talking about Bernardino. Fitz is still the bulk guy. That's what Cora already had said here in this one. So just an opener, that's all. It's still going to be Richard Fitz for the bulk of the innings here today. Fitz was actually seen warming up in last night's game. All right, let's see what you guys have here, and I'll make my call in the chat. A few more comments here. Let's see. Robert does go under, and Tariq says Orioles first 5. All right. I'm going to take Baltimore here in this one at even money with Sugano. Next up is the Braves taking on the Marlins with Spencer Strider on the mound here. He's up against Cabrera, and for Strider, 5-11 record, 5.24 ERA, 267 batting average against, and a 3.28 BABIP. Cabrera's 6-7, 3.52 ERA, 1.22 WHIP, a 300 BABIP here for Cabrera. For the Marlins here, they come in right now having still lost 11 of their last 15 games overall. We know Atlanta's been in a pretty good groove here, too little too late, but they've won 11 of their last 15. They've also won 4 of their last 5 against Miami coming in. Braves have won 5 straight on the road. 7 of the last 9 meetings between the two teams have gone under, but Miami's gone over in 8 of their last 10 on the road here, and Braves have gone over in 4 of their last 6 overall. The widely reported steam did come in on the Atlanta Braves here in this one. They're currently a little bit higher than this. Dollar. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, man. Look at this. Miami's actually moved to a pick'em at Bovada here currently. So let's call it a discount. This will be some of the stuff that I'm not quite up to speed on here. We'll call Atlanta $1.15, and the total now all the way down here to 7.5. All right. See what you guys have here in this one. Steam also came in on the over here, despite the fact that we see this total going down. So I wouldn't trust the Steam here in this one, that's for sure. But let's see how you have it here with Atlanta taking on Miami. If anything, it's caused here a little bit of a discount, if anything. Go to the chat here in this one, see what you got. All right. Tariq. Oh, he was on the O's in that one. Here's 9 Legacy. Baltimore. He's got the Baltimore and the Braves on the money line. Twisted's on the O's money line. Tariq says, I like the Marlins first 5 over. D-Money's here today. Thank you, you guys. Here, Tariq says the Marlins have trouble on Mondays for some reason. Hey, they're probably a lot like me, I guess. Maybe I was catching up from that. It was a pretty hard weekend for sure for me. All right, D-Money on the over here. Twisted on Miami, and Robert likes the under here in this one. All right, can I get up the gumption here to take that? I don't know. I want to go over, I think, now. All right, that's what I'll do. I am on the over here in this one with Miami and Atlanta. All right, next up, the Rays are on the road taking on the Guardians with Seymour here going for Tampa Bay. He'll make his first start in 12 appearances so far. 3.86 ERA, 1.15 WHIP, 216 batting average against, and a 271 BABIP for Bybee here in this one. He's got a record of 9-9, 4.62 ERA, a 256 batting average against, and a 294 BABIP. Coming into this one for the Guardians here, they've lost 5 straight games. They've lost 4 of their last 5 games at home. Tampa's lost 4 of their last 6, but they have gone over in 5 of their last 6. They've also gone over in 6 of their last 8 on the road. 5 straight meetings between these two teams have gone under when playing here in Cleveland. 8 straight meetings between these two teams have gone under overall. Let's see what you have here in this one with Tampa Bay here on the road against Cleveland. Cleveland trying to still make their move. They are 5 back, I believe, here. I'll have to check the standings now. Yeah, 5 back here now with this slide, no doubt about it. Got some steam coming in right now. It's on the White Sox here in their game against Kansas City. So just take note of that here right now. And White Sox were plus $1.25, but that's going lower here right now with Kansas City down to minus $1.25 at Bet Online, and White Sox are down to plus $1.10 or lower here, taking the steam this morning. All right, Tampa Bay and Cleveland, get your plays ready in the chat, and then I'll have a play as well. And let's see here. We've got Robert on the Rays. D-Money likes this pitcher here, Seymour, to go today. And again, 12 appearances, but this is the first start here for Seymour. See if we get a little bit more data on Seymour here. See what the story is a little bit. Tariq's on Tampa. Twisted is on the Tampa money line here. Galactic Gaming today. Got to be the Rays on that discount. I think there is. Tampa in there for Swerve. Cleveland Guardians money line for 9 Legacy. All right, a little bit of back and forth there a little bit, but I like Tampa here as a dog. All right, give me the Rays here in this one on the road at plus money. The Nationals are on the road taking on the Yankees here with Brad Lord going in this one. 41 games this season, 3.46 ERA. 12 starts. He's done it all this season. For the Nats, he's got a 3.46 ERA, 248 batting average against for Cam Schlittler. Here, oops, he's got too many E's in his name. Schlittler 1-2 with a 3.22 ERA, 1.32 WHIP, 235 batting average against here in this one. For the Nats, they come in having lost 4 of their last 6 overall, but they have beaten the Yankees in 4 of the last 6 meetings. Yankees have won 8 of their last 12 games coming into this one, but they've dropped 4 of their last 5 at home at the Yankees. 12 of the last 16 meetings between the two teams have gone under, but we have an interleague series here, so that's a pretty big sample size for sure. 9 of the last 13 here at the stadium have gone under between these two. Can the Nationals get it together here today against these Yankees? Go to the comments in the chat here, and it's going to be, let's see here. Tampa money line for Swerve back on that last game. 9 Legacy does like the Guardians money line. Tariq likes the under here in this one. Now, probably just going to take the Yankees here on the run line today. I think this is fine. What are they? All right, -1.5 at -115. I will take the Yankees here in this one over the Nationals. 9 Legacy does it as well. Cash Game says Yankees to roll here in this one. Next up, the Twins are on the road, taking on the Blue Jays with Joe Ryan going up against Max Scherzer. Boy, you see Ryan and Scherzer. What? I would rather have Nolan Ryan going. Okay, here in this one, you've got for Joe Ryan here, 12-6 record, 2.77 ERA. You know, it's interesting. He's 12-6, but the Twins are 12-12 with Ryan on the mound. So look, Ryan comes in, does a pretty decent job. In the games he does, some games he does a decent job. The bullpen lets him down. 2.77 ERA, 205 batting average against here. Scherzer is 4-2 in 11 stars, 3.6 ERA, 108 WHIP, 250 BABIP coming in. For the Twins here, they've lost 5 of their last 6 games overall. Toronto remains hot, having won 15 of their last 20. The Twins have gone over in 8 of their last 11 games on the road. Twins have actually won 14 of the last 19 meetings between the two teams here in Minnesota. Toronto's gone over in 4 of their last 5 in this series, and they've also gone over in 6 of their last 9 games overall coming in. See what you have here with the Twins taking on Toronto. I'll probably just be on the money line here in this one. I got to like Toronto with Scherzer. See what the price actually is here now. That's one thing we don't have, our updated prices. It's still $1.40, maybe a little bit higher here. The total is down a whole run here to 7.5. Wow. Make sure you're catching me on the Cover the Spread show. I'll get way ahead of these games a little bit. Talked about it yesterday, and now look at it. It's already a half a run lower. Hopefully that's why you watch me here on some of these shows, not for some sketchy guy getting to his show an hour late. All right, I'm just taking the Blue Jays here on the money line in this one over Minnesota today. In the chat, there you go. Hey, right? Blue Jays money line here for 9 Legacy. Toronto for Tariq. Twisted on the under here. Toronto for Swerve. I think they'll do it for that one. All right, next up, the Phillies are on the road, taking on the Mets with Christopher Sanchez going up against Kodai Senga. For Sanchez here, he's 11-4 with a 2.46 ERA, 109 WHIP, 227 batting average against, but a 302 BABIP for Kodai Senga. He's 7-5 with a 2.58 ERA. These two pitchers are combined 13-28 to the under this season. Senga 212 batting average against, 256 BABIP. Coming into this one for the Phillies, they've won 6 of their last 7 overall. Mets have dropped 13 of their last 19 games. Mets also just 3-7 in their last 10 at home, but the Mets have won 7 straight against Philadelphia at home right now. Phillies have gone under in 7 of their last 9. On the road, Mets have gone over in 4 of their last 5 is a dog coming in. You have Sanchez here, actually about $1.30, and the total 8 under 15. All right, I'll go to the chat here a little bit and see what you have in this one. Phillies on the road here. All right, chat, here we go. That's right, Twisted. Just too long. It was too long a weekend, right? We had that massive Saturday. There was a one point where I did. So no excuses, but I did stay up 28 consecutive hours um, over there over Friday and Saturday. So I guess that's what the deal was, catching up to me there a little bit. But hey, you gotta go. You gotta play it for the long run. And there's and no UFC this week, but we did do the Contender Series video is up right now underneath the live tab. Okay, here we go. In this one, Philadelphia and the Mets. I think I missed Swerve's play on the Toronto game there. And I missed Roberts under there as well. Phillies and under for Tariq. Roberts on the Phillies. How about Sanchez to go over his outs here? The money says Philly money line. 9 Legacy says Mets money line, and Public Enemy likes the Phillies. Here in this one, I gotta agree there. Gotta agree with that, but I might use that for a premium. I'm thinking here, but I'm gonna go to the Phillies. Give me the Phils on the money line here as a favorite on the road at minus $1.30. Public Enemy was on them. Trevor, good morning. 9 Legacy there. All right. I think we got it. I'll take the Phillies. Diamondbacks on the road with Eduardo Rodriguez. He's up here against Woodruff. So a little bit of maneuvering here over the weekend with the Brewers rotation. I don't think it's a problem here. I mean, you still got Woodruff going in a mismatch for sure against Eduardo. I think for Woodruff at $1.70 and the total 8 over 15. For Woodruff here, he's 4-1 with a 2.47 ERA. The Brewers have won 7 of his 8 starts so far since he's come back. 0.84 WHIP. These numbers are really off the charts. 167 BABIP coming into this one. A 167 batting average against 202 BABIP. Rodriguez 5-7. With a 5.4 ERA, 1.6 WHIP, 296 batting average against 349 BABIP. You see, this is where Eduardo's really had a rough time of it. Arizona's won 4 of their last 5 games coming in. They've also won 6 of their last 8 against Milwaukee, but Milwaukee still has won 7 of their last 9 at home. But they've cooled down for sure. They've lost 5 of their last 7 overall. They've actually lost 6 of their last 7 games at home against the Brewers. Milwaukee has, let's see here, dipped down a little bit here. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Bovada has $1.80 right now here for Milwaukee. I got to at least bump it up a little bit. It's like $1.70 or so, mostly. Let's see what you got here in this one. I probably got to default to the total here in this game. All right, I'll go to the chat though and see what you guys have in this one. I gotta go under with these two right now. Even with Eduardo, I'm going under. Let's go to the chat. Twisted maybe on the Mets. Cash K and Brewers first 5. Tariq's leaning to the Brewers. I'll just go with the under here with Arizona and Milwaukee. Next up, the Royals are taking on the White Sox. We got Cameron and we've got Smith. Noah Cameron on the mound. And we get the line here. He's about $1.35. Total 8.5 under 15. For the Royals, Cameron here. He comes in with solid numbers. 7-5 record, 2.53 ERA. Royals are actually 8-10 with Cameron on the mound. He's not worthy of he's not getting the run support that he's worthy of. 106 WHIP, 208 batting average against, a 2. $1.38. Babbitt. Talked about that widely reported steam that did come in on the White Sox here just a short time ago. Doesn't feel like the line's been affected too much. But it's down to about $1.30 at some of these sharp books here. So let's see how you have it with these two. For the Royals here coming in, they actually have won 7 of their last 10. They've been dominating the White Sox here. They've won 14 of the last 16 meetings between these two teams. Sox have dropped 14 of their last 19. 4 of the last 5 meetings between these two teams have gone under. Royals have won 8 of the last 11 between the two here in Chicago. Kansas City's gone over in 7 of their last 10 on the road, including 4 of their last 5 games overall coming into this one. So let's see what you have there with that steam that came in a little bit on the White Sox here, but who wants the White Sox? This is a team that they struggle with, talking about Kansas City here in this one. I got to go over as my play here on the morning steam. I know Cameron's in there, but watch out today. Royals could bust it. I'm going to take the over in this one. Go to the chat and see what you guys have here. 9 Legacy was on the Brewers run line, Milwaukee line, White Sox run line. I'm not quite getting that one. Looks like a full game under, though, for sure. D-backs run line for Twisted. Maybe get back on the horse here. Find Rodriguez to finally find one here a little bit. Sox and the under. And Public Enemy says White Sox as they're stroking the lefties here a little bit. Hello to Lovable in the chat. All right. All right, I made my call. I took the over here in this one. All right. Cameron could be in trouble today, Twisted says, with these White Sox. Public Enemy also here. All right. Tariq says he'll go under after the high score yesterday. Okay, Pirates taking on the Cards with Oviedo here going up against McGreevy. I think Oviedo's in there still, and make sure. Yep. All right, for Oviedo here, just his 3rd start, but the Pirates have won them both so far since he's come back. Looked okay for sure. 182 batting average against, striking out 1/3 of the batters. For McGreevy, he strikes out none of the batters pretty much, but 5-2 record, 4.42 ERA, 3.05. Babbitt here, but St. Louis still at home, and price right now is down to $1.30 or so. That total, though, let me see, 7.5 over 15. That might have just been a typo. It definitely has gone down, but I don't think it was ever 8.5. It was 8 over 20 for the most part, yeah. And we'll call it $1.30. So it is a little bit of a discount here for the Cards, if that's your cup of tea. But Oviedo's look pretty good in those 2 starts. All right, for the Bucks here, come in having won 5 of their last 6 overall, but they have dropped 5 of their last 6 on the road. Pittsburgh, this has been a rough series for them right now. They've dropped 8 of their last 9 against the Cardinals on the road. St. Louis, though, they've lost 5 straight at home. They've lost 8 of their last 11 coming in. 5 straight meetings between these two teams have gone under here. So let's see what you have in this one. Man, I got to go under, too. I got to go under. Feels like that's my premium, but I'm not so sure with these Cardinals. They should be able to take it at $1.30. It looks pretty good. Give me the I'm going to use the total here as my play on the show. That's the one thing I didn't get a chance to do, is kind of separate what I'm going to use premium wise with what's left here. I know we went with some of our premiums early before I crashed out there. All right. Yeah, I'm going to take the under here with Oviedo and McGreevy. Your comments coming in here in the chat. Pirates did maybe get their winning in, says Tariq, and we were all over the Pirates, over the Rockies. What can you do? I did take them quite a bit. Twisted says Oviedo against McGreevy here. Pittsburgh money line for Lovable, also for Robert. Yeah, they're playing okay here right now, but this is a tough series for them, it seems like. Pittsburgh money line for Twisted. Public Enemy likes the Pirates' first 5 under. All right, next up, the Angels are taking on the Ranger. Apparently the Ranger. There, let me fix that. There we go. Angel didn't get the once over on the graphics. Oh, boy. All right, here we go. Angels on the road with Soriano taking on Jake DeGrom and the Rangers. For the Angels here, Soriano 8-9 record and 26 starts for ERA, 1.37 whip coming in. 310 BABIP. Jake DeGrom, 10-5 record. The Rangers are 15-9 with DeGrom on the mound. He's got 2.76 ERA, 197 batting average against, and 0.92 whip here. Dole whip. Angels have lost 5 of their last 6 overall. They've lost 11 of the last 15 against Texas overall here. Texas has won 4 of their last 5. They've won 5 straight against the Angels at home, and they've won 12 of their last 18 games overall coming in. So Texas doing a pretty good job for sure against the Angels here and playing pretty well. Angels starting to slump, and this has always kind of been a rugged trip for them here. So I know the Angels have got a little bit of momentum, and I think the Sharps could be on them here, but I don't know if I can be. I don't necessarily trust the run line, but Angels are plus $1.50 or so. All right, I'll just make the call here for me and see what you guys have in the chat. A few more here. Rangers and under for Tariq. And D Money says every game in Texas between the two teams have gone under, right? Every game in Texas went under so far, and every game in Anaheim between the two went over in the series so far this year. I think they played 7 games in Anaheim. They all went over. They played 3 games here in Texas. They all went under. And you know Texas games always go under. Here's Cash Kane. He says Angels run line here. And Twisted says Cards money line back in that other game. I'm taking the Rangers here, mostly on this series history right now. It does seem like they have their number a little bit. Might be a little dicey here on the run line, and I'm kind of going against my algorithm over here myself that says the Angels at this price are probably the side to take. So I know what that means. That means plus money if I go run line here, and I'll do that. Give me the Angels here on the run, or the Rangers here on the run line at plus $1.25. All right, we're cooking along here on a Monday. Boy, I'm going to be up against it here all day now. An hour behind schedule for sure. Next up, the Padres are taking on the Mariners here with J.P. Sears. He's back in the rotation. The Padres had to bring him back from the minor leagues, but man. Feels like the could be a good spot here for the Padres. Let's see what you got. And I'll go over some of the numbers here. All right. For the Padres here and J.P. Sears, 24 starts, 4.94 ERA, 1.28 whip, 284 BABIP, for Miller and the Mariners. Miller's 2-5 in 11 starts, 5.87 ERA, coming in 273. Batting average against Padres have lost 8 of their last 9 games against the Mariners. And they do come in hot, though. They've won 5 of their last 6 overall. Seattle's dropped 6 of their last 8 coming in. 9 of the last 13 between these two have gone under, including 4 of their last 5 in Seattle. Padres have gone under in 5 of their last 7 on the road. Still, feels like I want to take the Padres, but the Mariners have dominated these guys. And Seattle's won 9 of their last 10 games at home. In fact, the Mariners in this game are about $1.20, $1.25 here, and the total is it's gone to 8 over 20. Definitely a move to the over here in this one. There we go. Yep. Not necessarily steamed, but definitely a move to the over here. Maybe that's what I'll be on here. I'm going to just take the over as my play. I feel like that's the premium for me, but I'll take the over with the Padres and the Mariners in this one. Let's go to the chat and see what you have here. Happy birthday to Terrell today in the chat. Okay, let me see. Lovable went under. I think that was in the Angel game, and also Trevor was on the Rangers run line. Shannon Moore, nice to see you. Public Enemy, Padres money line. Trevor, Padres money line. And everyone wishing happy birthday to Terrell. That's great. Here's Seattle and over for Lovable. Twisted is on the over there. Bobby Mack says Padres, Cash Game on the under. All right. Oh, I took the over in this one with the Padres and the Mariners. All right, we're almost done with the show. What am I going to do now? Tigers and the Athletics. Treek Skubal on the mound here in this one. He's up against JT Ginn with Tigers. Big favorite, of course. $2 favorite. And maybe it's down to $1.90. Maybe it's a discount. Total, I'm going to call it 9 under 15. It's definitely snuck up a little bit here on some widely reported steam. The steam also came in on the Athletics. And boy, could we take the Athletics here today? I feel like I want to, but let's see what you've got in the chat. We got Skubal going, so might seem easier said than done, but let's see. Skubal's 11-3 with a 2.32 ERA, 0.86 WHIP, 197 batting average against, 276 BABIP. For JT Ginn here, 2-5 record, 4.95 ERA. Hard to get behind Ginn a little bit here, but I think I'm probably going to take him on the run line against Skubal. We'll see. I think Ginn can have a good start here, actually. I'm not saying his numbers are great, but might be due for a good play here. A little bit of steam coming in on the New York Liberty right now, reportedly. Up to 12 here in the game against Connecticut. There's some steam rolling in here. It did open much, much higher, but eventually went down. Some action came in on the Sun, but Stewart, she's been upgraded to questionable here. Could make that lineup. Ionescu, questionable. We'll get to it here. The show's almost over. We're almost on the WNBA segment. Give me the A's here in this one on the run line against Detroit here today. All right. We got the plays coming in from the chat. A lot of Tigers support here. D-Money was on the Padres, but here's Cash Kane, Tigers first 5, Public Enemy, Tigers run line. Lovable's on the Detroit run line. Robert likes the over. Shannon's on the Tigers here. Tariq B, Tigers first 5. Scooble has not been doing as well. That's the move, and you know what? The move is on Oakland here, or Sacramento, or the Athletics here. Yeah, I'm taking the Athletics today. All right, one more here. I know we kind of went through a little bit quick, but that's because I'm just mad at myself. I hate letting you guys down and not showing up on time. I'm a model of consistency, but All right, Reds and Green, Dodgers and Sheehan here. Wow, boy. Hey, hats off. Dodgers crushed the Padres there in the end yesterday. And what can you say? It's going to be a great run here for these two, tied for first place right now in the West. But the Dodgers are favored here with Emmett Sheehan on the mound. And he is about $1.45 total. Total's 8 under 20 now. So it's gone down quite a bit here. There we go. All right, let's take a look here. Last game for Green, 5-3, 13 starts, 2.62 ERA. We know he's only been back a couple here, but a .93 WHIP, 199 batting average against, a 261 BABIP. For Emmett Sheehan, 7 starts, a 4-2 record, 4.17 ERA, 290 BABIP. Coming in for the Reds here, they've won 4 of their last 6 against the Dodgers, but they've lost 9 of their last 12 against the Dodgers here in LA. Dodgers have won 5 of their last 6 at home. 4 of the last 5 meetings between the two teams have gone under. Reds have gone under in 13 of their last 20 games overall. I don't know if it's going under though today. In this one, I'm going over. I know that. That's going to be the play. Let's go to the chat. I'm on the over in this one with Cincinnati and LA tonight. I don't think you can talk me off that with Green and Sheehan going. Here we go. A's run line for D Money back there. And Lovable says, I like betting Oakland against left-handers. Okay, Twisted maybe under in this one. Cash Cane under. Cincinnati money line for Twisted. Lovable says Cincinnati first 5, but the Dodgers money line hopes Lovable gets extra money for that. Freddie with a home run. D Money on the Dodgers. And Tariq likes the first 5 under. I'm taking the over in this one, especially it's gone down here to 8 under 20. I got to go over here tonight. All right, man. Boy, I was so upset. I really rushed through it there. Hope we got all the good information. It wasn't a great show, that's for sure. A couple of the WNBA, Sun and Liberty ended up not being too far behind schedule. Maybe I got my soccer here a little bit. Maybe I'll do some soccer on the fly. Not on the fly. I got some bets in, and usually I wouldn't do too much public action here, but maybe today I will. How about Connecticut, though, taking on the Liberty here in the WNBA today? You see it said Liberty 14 there, but right now it's really 12. 12, maybe even 11 and a half total, 164 and a half. I think, the Sun playing their best basketball of the season, that's for sure. Still, they're not, season's over for them. They've long been eliminated. The Liberty are getting kind of healthy here, possibly seeing Stewie back on the court here today, it feels like. Now, definitely still listed as questionable for Stewart, but considering the lengthy layoff here, having missed all those games, you do have a pretty good chance here at questionable with that knee injury, and Ionescu questionable as well. Natasha Cloud questionable. She got smacked in the face. Connecticut has some issues here as well. So let's see what you guys have here in this one. Sun and the Liberty. Make sure you're checking us out every day over on the 2-3 zone. Man, really impressed by how many people are watching that feed. Got over 3,000 views on one of those this weekend. Really thank you, everybody, for watching that. And you can get the WNBA picks from myself, from Ron Crawford, Justin McKelvey, every day there with the WNBA 2-3 Zone show. So please check it out. Also, great tennis action today. Man, you know what else was? I was up last night. Maybe that's why we had the problem, right? We're in New York. You guys watched that match there last night. It was a wild one there yesterday. And if you guys watched late night, man, things got a little crazy, cray over there yesterday. Okay, here we go with your comment. You got WNBA picks in here. All right, let's see what you got. Yeah, there's Justin in the chat. All right. College Trevor, I should have been reading off this steam, but I just felt like we were behind schedule. There's been so much steam that's come in on the college football here. The board is actually lighting up this morning. All the sharps coming in with their Monday early plays right now. They've been rolling these teams. So many games are getting hit here this morning. I probably haven't done a good job. Actually, this team's been rolling off here in the college football here for sure. All right, let's see here. Tariq, Liberty first half. Justin has the under in this one with Connecticut and the Liberty. We've seen it gone down here for sure. Cash gains on the under. Lovable says, yeah, it's still 12 there, right? And Terrell, not only that, Terrell, I mean, they need to win, right? We know the Liberty have fallen big time here. Unbelievable that the Liberty currently are in 5th place. Sun here for Public Enemy. And, hey, Gary Fritz is in the chat. Nice to see Gary in there. All right. Well, Connecticut's been playing really well here for sure down the stretch. Maybe they are in position for a good game here. I'll take Connecticut here in this one. Give me the Sun plus these only 12 points. I don't think this is a great line for Connecticut at all, but I'll take them. If those players get in, I would wait on this one. It's not going to get any lower. And and Tariq says, look, the books are blacked out here all of a sudden in this game. So if you want the Liberty, I'd say get them now. You could have Ionescu or Stewart possibly pop up in this lineup here today. I mean, they're listed as questionable, but that's good news for Stewart because she's been out all that time. All right, one more and the show's over. It's going to be the Aces taking on the Sky here. Aces favored 10.5 and 165.5.
System play. Steam play.
Oh man! All right, let's take a look at this one here with the Aces taking on the Sky here. Aces have worked their way all the way up to 3rd place right now. They're only a half a game behind the Dream at this point. Still laying a pretty big number on the road, but the Sky, they popped up there with a few good games, got their personnel back. Doesn't seem like it's probably a great situation here necessarily for the Sky here against the Aces, but still got to lay these double digits on the road. Man, who wants any part of this? I don't know. I'm going to take the over here in this one. I'm just going to double up on my play on the other show here. Give me the over here. It's gone way up to 165.5. So I'll just stick with it here. No value in the play, it feels like for me, but I was already on the over, and I'll just take that again. AOD, hello. Trevor, thank you very much. I do try to save those best plays here, and we'll run the commercial one time anyway. All right, Cash Kane, another under here. And Tariq says went now it's 13. So I see what you guys see, that number getting blacked out. Let's see what there is. There some news breaking here right now? Let me see. Definitely, I see what you guys are saying there, that
Steam playing.
the line was taken off the board there a short time ago, but I don't know if we have a true reason why here, unless it hasn't hit social media yet. But definitely took it off the board. Now we're seeing it 12.5, 13. Like I said, this is probably the time. Liberty's probably going to go back to 14, is what it feels like right now. So here it is. We've got the breaking news right now. Brianna Stewart has been upgraded to probable. Hey, we're gonna do something good with this show. God damn it! Brianna Stewart is upgraded here right at this moment to probable in this game after that lengthy absence. Here, Stewart is going to be in the game tonight, and that line is climbing immediately. Like I said, I guess I was talking about later on, not now. Here, let's see, Aces all the way to Minnesota. I think Lovable likes that as the finals matchup, is what she might be saying. Justin likes Asia Wilson here, over there in her points. Robert likes the over. Public Enemy says no defense here. And Lovable says that over is a good pick. So Justin here, Brianna Stewart will play tonight for the Liberty. That's big news. All right. Aces says maybe the 10-game winning streak will have a little bit of complacency tonight. Okay, let's see here. Cash Kane's on the over in both games tonight. I think that's it. So breaking news, Brianna Stewart is in the game tonight, and that's caused that line to go back up to 13. I imagine it could even go to 14 once this news really hits today. But I guess I'm already on Connecticut.
System playing.
All right, that's going to do it for the morning steam. Let me look at the line here, though, on a couple of these soccer games today. Give out a little bonus action here. I like under in Verona. Let me take a look at the lines, though. Under in Verona and Udinese is you might be able to get 2.5 under 50 or so. The line's down to 2 flat pretty much everywhere. I've got the under here with Verona and Udinese today. I would imagine it, 1-0. Maybe it'll be 2-0, but give me the under there in that one. Rayo and Bilbao here. I do like the over 2.5 goals at plus money with Rayo and Bilbao in La Liga, and also probably going to take Getafe against Sevilla plus 0.5 goal. Give me Getafe on that one, plus 0.5 against Sevilla. All right. That's just a little bonus there. All right, Terrell. Yeah, hey, you know what? If you watch it on replay, it won't start an hour late. All right, that's going to do it for the morning steam. Let me run the commercial. I'll come right back. I'm still do the drawing. Got all your comments in here, and I'll announce who the top poster is today. Let's hear from Mikey in this one. I heard from him. He called the yell at me. Bad employee being late. Here we go.
It's your boy, Mikey Money. I'm inviting you to join the Sports Money crew on Winnable. Get all of our premium best bet selections.
For a low monthly cost, you get the very best bets delivered instantly to your phone by text the moment they're locked in. No delays, no missed lines, just the smartest plays at the best odds.
We do the work, you get the plays sent straight to your phone right when you need them.
Don't wait. Don't guess. Don't miss the line. Join the winning team today and start cashing tickets with Winnable.
All right, click the QR code in the upper left-hand corner of the upper right-hand corner of the screen there. Take you over to my Winnable page. Thanks to the top posters today. Bobby Mack was number one. He saved the day in there. Public Enemy, Twisted, Tariq B, Ayo Swerve, whoa, Terrell, D-Money, and Trevor, and 9 Legacy. Thank you very much. Let's do the drawing here. Someone's going to win a month worth of those free premium plays. Let's take a look. Bobby Mack's ready for the tennis action, getting ready here at the bottom of the hour. And here we go. That match did run late last night. The photographer was running on the court. We were having temper tantrums. Here we go with the drawing. Galactic, Trevor, AOD, Sports Money, Tariq, Galactic Gaming, Lovable Plays. The winner is AOD. AOD, free month of plays. Hope you join me. Use the promo code WINNER when you sign up over at winnable.com/Ramon. AOD gets 1 month of those premium plays. And yeah, premiums have been doing pretty well for sure. So really appreciate your support over there. Hopefully you stick with me here. Flaky Ramon here, but thank you, Twisted. That's going to do it for the morning Steam show. I think I'll be back tomorrow at 6, 6:15, 6:30, 6:45, 7 o'clock. Who knows? But, oh, man, it just goes to show you for you guys supporting me like that and, saying, where's Ramon or whatever, makes me feel like we're doing something important here, at least in our little sports betting lives anyway. We're not changing it. We're not changing the world here, but really appreciate that. It makes me feel like I've got to do a better job. So, all right, that's going to do it for the show. Join Mikey, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 Pacific. No UFC this week, but we do have Contender Series on Tuesday, and we do have the video up right now with BB MMA picks and the previews of the 5 fights tomorrow night. They told me it wasn't a great card, but Mr. Blonde is the guest. So you might want to check that out because he's pretty sharp. All right, it's going to do it. Thank you, everyone in the chat. Really appreciate you guys for sticking with me here today. I know we're not going to have a great viewership, but we made it. And you'll see me on my usual stops today. All right, for the Sports Money Network, I'm Ramon Scott. So long.
That's gonna cash. Then we make the 100-yard dash to the window. I don't know what you thought. It's Ramon Scott running so hot. Sports make money and we make money with sports money every single day. NFL, NHL, NCAA. Stay away from the juice, we might play a parlay. It's the morning steal. What? Ramon Scott. Sports money. What? Wake your ass up and let's get to the money. Get to the money.